finally made it. We got Ed, we got Matthew, Paul, and we finally made it to a Hattie B's.
4 hours in line.
Brand new location. We came here in 2015.
Yes, and we were like the last in line and they cut the line off.
Yes. Big oh, look at that.
Why does Paul have to act like such a clown for Ken? We do not get it. Like a glob of ice cream. Wow, really, Ken? That is amazing.
Drink, 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 donate.
E-beggar.
Drink,
Booze hound.
drink, 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 donate.
E-beggar.
Drink,
Booze hound.
drink, 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 donate.
E-beggar.
Drink.
Happy birthday, Booze hound. Hack. E-beggar.
I'm gonna ride this YouTube gravy train until the wheels fall off.
Donate.
E-beggar.
Donate.
E-beggar.
Donate.
E-beggar.
Gravy train.
I'm not Muslim. I'm just a
food channel that's running out of ideas.
In the meantime, let's watch some TikTok. On my TikTok.
white Canadian.
On my TikTok. I'm white. On my TikTok.
White Canadian.
On my TikTok. I'm white.
I'm not Muslim. I'm just a white Canadian.
White guy.
Hitler flap.
Thank you very much. White guy. Because I'm white.
So the Japanese are horrible people. If I had a gun and you were right in front of me, I'd put the gun to your face.
I'm gonna ride this YouTube gravy train until the wheels fall off.
I think I've stalled.
If I had a gun and you were right in front of me, I'd put the gun to your face.
Bitch. I did the uncut raw videos. Whether we win or lose, we drink booze.
I'm British peanut.
I have zero knowledge.
I'm very uneducated.
Is this your full-time job? Yes.
This is a business.
Topper's Pizza.
This is a business.
Topper's Pizza. That sucked like shit. That sucked huge fucking shit.
Do you enjoy doing food reviews as much, or are you bored? I'm bored.
I only promote things that I like.
The Jackery, the Jackery, the Jackery, the Jackery, Jackery, my Jackery, the Jackery, the Jackery, Jackery, the Jackery, the Jackery, the Jackery, the Jackery, the Jackery's working its butt off.
Blue Eddie, this thing is absolutely amazing. Call me a sellout.
Screw off.
Tangy. Tangy. Tangy.
Tangy, 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 tangy.
Tangy.
I'm insane. Double.
Hi, can I get a medium Pepsi, please?
Sorry?
Medium Pepsi.
There's a sign here saying turtles.
Oh,
Yep, yeah.
oh, this is my car.
We're gonna do it. Here we go. Ready?
Oh no. It's totally messy, but
Yeah.
the idea is you keep it in the wrapper.
I know. I want people to see it.
Well, he wanted to eat this in the car. So I think we could have. No. Would have rocked my car. I'm not Muslim. I'm just a white Canadian Hitler flap.
See what I mean?
Hitler flap.
Thank you very much. Because I'm white.
The Chinese are horrible. So the Japanese are horrible people.
Fuck. Shit.
Beautiful looking lunch.
You are good at describing food.
You really got to stop that. You really need to stop that. How else to fix this? You really got to stop that. You really need to stop that. This is the dumpster that your mom and I found you in. Your real name was going to be called Waste Management.
Yeah, I made more fucking money than you ever did.
You don't need them.
Oh my goodness. What are we gonna do with this?
Now, if you're a child, don't fucking watch this.
What are you gonna do?
When you're really hot and you feel the sweat everywhere.
There you go.
On Friday, November 25th, Paul, Ed, Matthew, and I hit the road by 5:30 a.m., left Ontario, Canada, and headed to Nashville, Tennessee for the annual Guys Football Weekend. It's a long 12-hour drive, but we are very excited to be in Nashville once again to watch some football, listen to some fantastic music, eat great food.
Not worth an hour waiting. 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 Not worth an hour waiting.
Have a few drinks and just have an awesome time with good friends. Our first objective was to hit up our favorite
Seated right next to the toilet. Some cheap waffle place, and you're right next to the toilet.
breakfast joint, the Waffle House, then push on through to the hotel in Nashville. We arrived late in the afternoon, but we're very hungry for some Tennessee barbecue.
This scene reminds me of when rock bands have been around for so long that the other members are either going to die or just leave in disgust, and then they have to hire somebody else to play bass. And they tour with the new guy. So call themselves the same name.
Walk down to Broadway and hit up Jack's. People drinking on a bicycle bar.
And I even saw Santa Claus. And the moment we've all been waiting for, dinner at Hattie B's Nashville hot chicken restaurant.
Well, we finally made it. We got Ed, we got Matthew.
No, you do not, Ken. Matthew is only there because he's with his father. It's really just you, Paul, I don't know, I've already forgotten the name of the other guy, I don't even care. And Matthew doesn't like being in your videos. However, they're not going to miss out on doing this, so, you know, it's going to be awkward, or you could call it cringe. You know, we're just going to run the footage and we're going to zoom in on Matthew as we go along with it.
Finally made it. We got Ed, we got Matthew, Paul, and we finally made it to a Hattie B's.
4 hours in line.
Brand new location. We came here in 2015.
Yes, and we were like the last in line, and they cut the line off.
Yeah, so they put a person at the very end of the line.
So it took us 7 years.
Telling people to go away because they ran out of food.
7 years.
7 years.
To get a chicken sandwich.
So we started. It better be good.
It better be good.
So we got here a little bit earlier. I talked to a gentleman in line. He said the lineup usually lasts about 20 minutes, but we've been here since 4:20, and now it's 4:59. So that
getting close.
Yeah, we're getting close.
We're almost
so
inside.
About 40 minutes. There you go, no problem.
Ken Domik just used you to make himself look like a hero on his for-profit production that he doesn't include you in on the profits for.
So we just have to wait. Got a bunch of beer, got a bunch of beer, got a bunch of beer, got a bunch of beers on tap. They got canned beer. Who you got? 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 iced tea. Got a table. Even the cups have Hattie B's on them.
What do you mean, even the cups have Hattie B's on them? If everything there, the cups are the number one thing to have the name on, then like everything else, like, you know, maybe they might have custom-made salt packets or something like that. Well, of course the cups. Like, what are you going to do next? Like, suggest that, well, you could throw them away, or you could even keep these plastic disposable cups. You could do either or with them.
I guess you can throw them out, or you can take them home. And they also put your table number.
Our Ken is about to shoot pointless footage of the table number sign, and it looks like Matthew has situated himself to be nice and hidden from Ken's camera angle. And he has heard the conversation coming from Ken. Oh, you could keep these cups or throw them away!
87.
And then we're going straight to dinner.
Big glob. Oh, look at that.
Why does Paul have to act like such a clown for Ken? We do not get it. Like a glob of ice cream. Wow, really, Ken? That is amazing. Oh, anyway, let's move on.
Which one would you choose, Coke or root beer?
Root beer.
Or unsweetened iced tea?
Ew. I'm gonna get a top up. It is Barks root beer.
That's for losers. I mean that. Sugary drinks. You don't need them. You get off them.
There we go. Now we're good to go.
Just so you get a better idea of the garbage content that Ken is about to provide you with, that is the camera that Ken and Paul are just going to sit in front of and eat. And everybody's just going to carry on with their own business, including Ken and Paul, who are just going to eat, and that is it.
Not worth an hour waiting.
Just look at this maniac. Ken, leave it alone. Nobody cares.
Just wanted to see if it's going to be really stupid hot.
It's hot, like it's building, but it's already.
What, cayenne pepper hot? Just wanted to see if it's going to be really stupid hot.
It's hot, like it's building, but it's already.
What, cayenne pepper hot? Hotter?
Yeah, hotter.
Alright, thank you. I'm not sure what you're supposed to do with this. I'm not sure what you're supposed to do with this. I'm not sure what you're supposed to do with this. I'm not sure what you're supposed to do with this. I'm not sure what you're supposed to do with this. I guess dip your chicken in it. Look at him. His sweat coming. 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 His sweat coming.
His sweat coming with LCS. 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 His sweat coming.
His sweat coming. His sweat coming down his brow there.
Friggin' dying right now.
What are you gonna do?
You're really hot and you feel the sweat everywhere.
Oh my goodness. What are we gonna do with this? We know what it means when a white guy puts on something that... I'm not gonna say the name, because the YouTube software scans for everything you say and that'll just turn off the monetization. And I'm not gonna show a picture of it either, because this is not a documentary. We know what it does look like and what it could be taken for. So, Ken has said some strange things over the years, which are in the introduction to all of the reactions here.
Because I'm white.
And, let me just take it back to August 1st, 2015, when Ken had a problem with the way that people were speaking English at a KFC location. Let's just run it.
And the people at this location in Vaughan can barely speak English, so
that is not true, because they wouldn't be able to work shift after shift and take in credit card data with making change of the cash and getting the orders right. And so Ken seems to have a problem with, I don't know. I don't want to get into it. It's just that he's the one that, you know, when you check the introduction, like he's always talking about, that he's white, because I'm white, and...
Because I'm white.
Anyway, that's all I can say to it. I mean, we have what Ken says himself. I don't want to say much more than that. I mean, you just let him say his own thing.
I'm not sure why there was such a problem with them understanding.
At first, Ken said there was a problem with him understanding. Then he quickly changed it to them having the problem with understanding. And what it was about was a weird item. It was a printer in the bottom of a bucket of KFC chicken. And not all locations were participating with it. So he goes in there and he's like asking for a bucket of chicken that has a computer printer installed in the bottom of it. So if they weren't a participating location for it, the people at that location wouldn't know what he was talking about. Yet Ken wanted to focus on these people barely speaking English. Then everything he said went over their heads. Here he goes.
That, you know, it looks like, let me just put my phone up there. It looks like there's an advertisement for a bucket with a printer in it that will print 6 pictures through your Bluetooth phone. There's an advertisement. It's on their website. There's a video of it. And so I come to this location and they're just like... right over their head. They have no idea.
Who says things like that in the year 2015?
Because I'm white.
And who publishes something such as this here in the year 2022? I do not know.
Because I'm white. Because I'm white. Because I'm white.
There you go. We can make a napkin now.
Hello, Clarice.
Soak it up.
As you can see, the lineup, still way over here, all the way to the front door.
Check out Matthew. As Ken heads towards him and gets closer, he turns away from Ken.
It never ends. If this place closes, it never ends. If this place closes, it never ends. If this place closes, it never ends. If this place closes at 11.
Hattie B's was awesome, and I can't wait to return and dare myself to try the shut the clock up level of heat.
For crying out loud, Ken, you're right there. Go get some extra takeout. I mean, what are you talking about, the high level of heat? Just do it. Just eat it on the way back or something, you idiot. Another thing, this place substitutes the word cluck for the F word, and it's something corny that, you know, a grandpa like Ken really likes to repeat.
The shut the clock up level of heat and see if I can do it. Can you? The rest of the night, we hung out at Tootsie's Orchid Lounge to watch an awesome band perform foot-stomping tunes.
That is Take Me Home, Country Roads by John Denver from 1971. And it is not a foot stomper, it is sort of a sweet, slower song. And it's being performed by a cover band, so no big deal. That is You Shook Me All Night Long by AC/DC, performed by a woman, which there is nothing wrong with a woman performing it. It's just, this band is not even a cover band, because if they have a woman performing that song, this band is just a top 40 bar band, so it's even less of a deal.
And then later, we ate at Bakersfield and had one of the best shrimp and fish tacos ever.
And that is all that Ken is giving you for it, which is one picture, which means the others were fed up with him shooting footage while they're eating, and even Ken couldn't give a crap to do it, because what he did with Paul earlier was just turning the camera on them while they ate. It wasn't like engaging the audience in any way, just, you know, well, as long as we're eating, turn the camera on. So that's what he gives you, and now he moves on to the next scene.
The last day, we watched a football game at the Nissan Stadium where the Bengals defeated the Titans. But to cheer us up, we decided to go for dinner at Martin's Barbecue and ate 3 trays of fantastic food. After an amazing weekend...
The one taking the picture is Paul, so he's right into it. The next guy over is indifferent, and there's Ken, phony, pretending to be into it, because everything that he uses on camera, he can write part of it off, and this was a really lazy effort on his part. And finally, we have Matthew, who gave Ken nothing for the whole production. Congratulations and thanks to Matthew. While we may be making fun of you if you're going to keep showing up in these things, we will congratulate you when you don't give Ken anything to work with.
And we headed home early Monday morning, but stopped at Cracker Barrel to have
the last meal of the trip. And so our Ken shoots 2 seconds of video of it and publishes it, and we're supposed to like feel some connection to it. Well, at least it means that Ken put it on camera so he can write it off.
Our last meal of the trip. All in all, the boys and I had a great time. If you enjoyed this video, please hit the like button. Leave a comment as to which food was your favorite.
Like as if Ken cares and he's going to talk to you about it.
And if you haven't already subscribed, consider hitting that subscribe button so you don't miss any more of our future travel adventure videos.
Why bother? All that you did was run the camera while you and Paul sat there eating, and you didn't use the right microphone. Nobody could hear what you were saying when you were chewing and talking to Paul, so who cares?
Thank you.
Does it have a printer in it? 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 I'm angry now because I had to go through 3 people at this location. The first guy was a complete woo.
Is that it? That's it.
Because I'm white. 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 Because I'm white.
Tangy.